What's up, Pokemon fam, YouTube fam? Hope you're having a good day today, guys. So, right now, I think is beginning to become a good time to start buying back into singles again. Uh, I've been talking about this like the last few months that the singles market has been getting hit really hard. Slabs as well have been getting hit hard the most, which was expected. So, I took a break from buying Pokemon singles and slabs and everything, and we're coming at a point where I think it's safe. I think the market's stable right now for the singles to start buying again. When you're flipping cards and you're like a reseller like me who's constantly flipping, you want the market to be as stable as possible. That way, you're not caught in a correction to where you're buying things and you're holding the bag essentially. You're caught holding the bag. So now that I think the market for singles are stabilizing, I'm starting to look and start browsing. Um, when I first started, guys, let me just show you guys my eBay account. So, I started this account back in 2022, so about 3 years at this point, August 15th, 2022. I mean, it's coming up, on my 3-year mark for this, my eBay account, right? I've sold over almost 8,000 items on this, built a little brand on eBay. So, I have experience, I've gained experience. And, when I first started, guys, I looked on, Facebook Marketplace and, I'm starting to see some pretty good deals so far. It's been a while since I bought singles. It's been a while since I bought slabs, but you can see like there's a lot of good stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And, if you're trying to start a Pokemon store, if you're trying to start reselling like something like what I'm doing, I know because most people do not resell Pokemon cards. Most of the time, it's going to be LGSs. People want to open up an LGS or a local game store where you have a distributor, and you have a distributor who is distributing Pokemon products to you, booster boxes, and all of that. Um, that's mostly what everyone else is doing. Whereas me, I decided to start this Pokemon reselling business in my own home and start flipping cards, flipping singles, slabs, and everything like that. You know, so this stuff that I'm looking at right now, like you guys can do the exact same thing. Doesn't matter where you live. Just go on Facebook Marketplace, type in Pokemon cards in the search engine, and you'll be able to find, wherever you live, you'll find cards that are in your region that are for sale. And these are going to be discounted. Let's just go ahead and get into that. So, like, all of this is going to be discounted, right? Because nobody that is selling on Facebook Marketplace in Facebook groups, no one sells at 100% market price. People are going to be selling at 80% market value, 75% market value. In times like this where the market has corrected a lot in the singles market right now, you're going to see a lot of people selling off their cards for 75% market right now, maybe even 70% market. So there's going to be a lot of good deals. There's going to be a lot of good deals. So I'm seeing a lot of singles right now. This is an indication. All these singles, slabs, this is going to be an indication that people are trying to get rid of their stuff as quickly as possible. Try to get rid of their collections. Try to get rid of their inventory for anything that they can possibly get cash for, right? Because when we're approaching bear markets, people are going to be selling their cards and their slabs. They're not going to be so people are going to be willing to make better, more deals with you as a buyer, right? As opposed to in a bull market. In a bull market, these people are not going to be willing to sell very low. They're going to be wanting to sell near market price for a lot of the stuff in a bull market. That's why I love bear markets, because bear markets, people are willing to do deals, uh, and they're more flexible. They're more flexible. So, anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this, just to remind you guys that this is where I first started, man, and I still do this from time to time. I haven't bought cards in a long time, but the market looks good for singles, and that's my business model. So this is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff right now, a lot of juicy stuff that I see right here. Let's like even look at this. I'm actually kind of curious. This guy wants 10 grand for, I don't even know. maybe this is some good stuff. I don't know if this guy's an LGS or he's just a collector, but this is some high-end stuff. This is some high-end stuff. He only has a few photos. He doesn't have that many, but I can tell this is a high-end slabs and all of that. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth 10 grand. Um, but that's for me to do the estimates and all of that. But so, like I said, guys, it might be the time to start flipping again. We may be in the season where it's a lot easier now to flip, get inventory, new inventory coming in. So I have cash on the side. I'm just holding on the cash right now, waiting for the markets to stabilize for the signals to start buying up again. So, anyways, guys, short video today. Just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I do. Friendly reminder, if you want to buy singles and slabs, you want to start, reselling like me, where I've been selling for almost 3 years at this point. I have a very, very healthy eBay. I have a very healthy eBay account. Over 2,600, feedback in the last 3 years. 100% positive feedback. I have over 400 followers on this account. Zero negative feedback. So, you know, people are going to want to shop from me because I have a very healthy account. And this is how I started, just like everyone else. Um, you know, you just start with your own collection. And if you want to go on Facebook Marketplace and start buying more collections at a discounted price, able to negotiate a deal with people, that is what I would do. So, anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. And have a great rest of your night, guys. Peace out.